You may have been tired of using complicated nested if statements in your spreadsheet. In this video, I will show you a new alternative that is both easier and efficient. So, let's get started. Welcome to the 101 library. Today, we're exploring the switch function, a fantastic replacement for nested if statements. Additionally, I will show you some advanced uses of the switch function that will allow you to use it to replace some very complicated nested if formulas. So stay tuned. The switch function is designed to evaluate an expression against a list of possible values and return the corresponding result. This makes it easier, cleaner, and more efficient alternative to nested if statements. Take a look at this nested if formula. It's not only hard to read, but also prone to errors. Now, here's the same logic implemented with the switch function. The syntax of the switch function is straightforward. You start with the expression you want to evaluate, followed by pairs of possible values and their corresponding results, and an optional default result. Let's look at an example. Let's say that we want to assign a grade based on the sales rating in this column. With nested ifs, the formula would be long and cumbersome. However, with switch, it's much simpler. For example, start your formula with an equal sign, type switch, and choose the switch function. Then, the first value will be the cell that you want to evaluate. In this case, it will be the H2. After that, add a comma. Then, you'll have to list the first possible value that could be occupying the H2 cell. In this case, let's say excellent. After, I'll add a comma, and then I will list the grade rating that I want if my H2 value is excellent. In this case, it will be A. After, I'll add my second possible value. In this case, it will be good, and the result for that will be B. And I will continue with the last possible value, which is poor, and the result for that will be C. Then my last value will be the default value if none of these conditions is met. I'll have it as NA. I'll close my formula, and as you can see, this formula is not only easier to read, but also reduces the chances of making errors when updating or modifying the conditions. Now, I'll hit enter, and as you can see, my first grade is populating based on the result in the H2 column. I'll copy my formula to the other cells, and as you can see, all my other cells have populated accordingly. Now, you may be thinking of how to use the switch function to replace nested if formulas that contain conditions. For that, let's look at some of the advanced uses of the switch function. For example, let's assume that you want to write a formula that assigns a sales rating based on the sales amount in column E. I already wrote this formula using nested if function. For example, if I double click on this, you will see this formula. As you can see, it's very complicated and cumbersome, and instead, you can use the switch function to replace this formula. Let me show you how. Start your formula with an equal sign, type switch, and choose the switch function. Then type the keyword true and add a comma. The keyword true will allow us to check for multiple conditions similar to what was used in the if formula. For instance, for my first condition, I'll evaluate the value in the E2 cell. If this value is less than or equal 400, then my result will be poor. After, I will add my second condition. In this case, I want to evaluate if my E2 value is between 400 and 1000. In that case, I will have to combine the switch function with the AND function. Type AND, click on AND, then I will have to type my formula. I will check first if my E2 value is greater than 400. Additionally, I will check if my E2 value is less than or equal to 1000. If both these conditions are true, then my result will be good. Finally, I'll have to evaluate my last condition. In this case, I'll check if the value of E2 is greater than 1000. If that's true, then my result will be excellent. And my formula is complete. I'll hit enter, and as you can see, my first result matches the result of the nested if statement, which is excellent. Allow to fill the rest of the cells, and as you can see, they all match. This formula is much simpler and easier to read than the nested F formula. And there you have it. The switch function is a powerful tool that can simplify your spreadsheet and save you time. Give it a try and let us know how it works for you in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips and tutorials from the 101 library. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.